fortunate enough to see it before you, and I've seen some of the pieces before. I am from a journalistic organization, and I've always had faith in journalism. But journalism today is not what it used to be, and it's fading out. The power of journalism is eroding, and maybe it will die. That is the ugly truth that we have to face in our societies in the West. Journalism is under attack. The truth is under attack. And it begs the question, what is the meaning of democracy when you can't have information? My friend and colleague had spent 14 years deprived of freedom for publishing the truth about wars, about human rights abuses, about the ugly faces that are being kept hidden from us, the reality of what drives war and what is the essence of war. 14 years, of which 5 years he spent in a maximum security prison in London, southeast London. And when you have a political prisoner, a journalist, in a country that calls itself a democracy, you have to start questioning the fundamentals in that society. In the fight for Julian Assange's freedom, we often couldn't rely on other journalists. They were often very afraid. They were abandoning their mission to speak truth to power. At that point, we got great support coming from a different direction, from the artists, from Andrei, from people, political people who actually understood what it's all about, the freedom of speech aspect. They were fierce, and I'm grateful for that support. It was essential to get Julian Assange out of prison and into liberty. And our mission statement, and we never hit that in WikiLeaks, is to try to end wars. And Julian Assange said once, if wars can be started with lies, which has frequently happened, we've lived that in our generation more than once. Iraq war being the prime example. If war can be started with the lies, peace can be started with the truth. And that is at the core of what we have been doing throughout the years and will continue to do. It's going to be harder and harder, but I think that by teaming up with great artists and like you, Andrei, we may be getting somewhere. I think that is maybe the harsh truth for an old journalist for decades, to see that actually the vanguard in the fight for truth is not with the journalists, but with the artists. Thank you.